There are going to be periods in your life where you don't have an understanding of what is happening, but you just tell yourself that let me just keep going, because even if you move or you don't move, time is going to move. That is one lesson that I've learned, or that I am grasping every day since last week. I keep telling myself that even if you don't do the things that you think you should do or the things you have to do, it will not stop time from moving. I was just lying on my bed and I had this idea that came in my mind to just pick my camera and talk. I don't know what I want to talk about, but I think along the video, it's going to make sense. Together, we are going to get some lessons. I'm not going to edit the video. I just want to talk to my camera, and whatever comes out of my mouth, let God, the universe, Mother Nature deal with it however it's going to be. I want to start to talk about how I found myself in the trading industry. I heard about the financial market, not the financial market, the crypto market was around 2018, 2019, thereabout, if I'm not mistaken. But at that time, it was mostly the Ponzi schemes, the Bitworld, the Bitclub. That is how I found myself in this space. I don't think I've ever spoken about this story, but let's get it. So in 2018 or 2019, I heard about Bitclub. Then it was basically a Ponzi scheme. I made some money from Bitclub. I didn't lose money from Bitclub, actually. I made money because I had people that I invited. I think some people lose money because I invited them. Then I didn't know that people were going to lose money. After Bitclub, Bitworld came, there were a lot of other Ponzi schemes that came through crypto, right? Cool. After that, I decided that I want to learn how to trade. So I came in contact with this man. I think he's popularly known. He's a Nigerian. He's popularly known on Instagram. I don't know if he's still known now, but in the years 2019, this man was well known. I think his name was Bitcoin Chief. That's the name. It was Bitcoin Chief, actually. I learned from Bitcoin Chief how to, I think the fee at that time was $300 that I paid. And what I learned was how to buy and sell on Binance, right? And also a few lessons. Then he added me to his signal groups. He had one signal group. He added me to his signal group. In that signal group, I was not making any money. The reason why I was not making money was because I didn't know how to trade. I did not know what I was doing. The only thing that I knew how to do with Binance was to buy and sell. That was basically it. That was all. Then along the line, I wanted to learn more. I met another person. This person, in the other hand, is a Nigerian Cameroonian. His name Breakout, I think Breakout God, if I'm not mistaken. Still, from this person, I was paying to join his signal group because at that time he was posting results of his signal groups and it was so amazing, and I wanted to join the signal group. I joined the signal group. I made money here and there, but it was not sustainable still because I didn't have the know-how. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know about market risk management, market structure, all the things that I know today. I did not know about that. Then along the line, I got fed up and I contacted the person the person that was actually sending signals in that group. I contacted him. Before contacting him, I got in contact with another Nigerian guy. I'm not Nigerian though. I got in contact with another Nigerian guy. For this one, I cannot remember his name because it's been very long time, but I think he was a Muslim. He is a Muslim. I paid $600, and it's from him that I got the book to learn how to, no, the book, the Candlestick Bible. He sent that book to me and he asked me to read the book. After reading the book, I went back to him. Oh, I'm done reading this book. And he started sending me videos from YouTube to study them. That is basically how we're learning. Until one day he came to me and he told me, oh, he's going through some things and he's not going to be able to keep on teaching me. I should give him some time and he's going to come back to me, right? Weeks went by. I went again to his DM and I'm like, oh, it's been weeks. What is happening? Are we still going to have the classes? He said I should give him some more time. Apparently, he took some investors' money and he traded it. He lost the money. So I lost contact with him all of a sudden. That is how the money left. If you are one of the people who bought MTO, I bought MTO that year, $1,000 worth of MTO. I lost everything. Then time went on, years went, no, months went by. I contacted the person who was leading the Breakout Gods group, and I paid to learn from him as well. From him, I learned the fundamentals of the market. I am not going to be ungrateful because I actually learned one or two things from him. And I also was in his signal group. Still being in his signal group, not knowing what I was doing. I made money here and there, but it was not sustainable. Now, this is the trick. This is the little trick that was there. The little trick is that I actually did not know that the classes was going to be in two phases. The first phase was going to be fundamentals, and the second phase was going to be technicals. So I paid for the fundamentals, we did the fundamentals, and I had to pay again for the technicals, which I did not have the funds at that period to pay for it. So that is how I never did the technicals with him. Time went on, I started learning on my own. I went back to the Candlestick Bible. That is where I learned about support and resistance. I started watching videos on YouTube. And time went on, I heard about Forex. I think I heard about Forex from Abby. If we all know who Abby Forex is, he's a popular Nigerian trader. So I saw his video where he was talking about trading and everything, how he was talking about his journey as a trader, and I got interested. That is how I decided to learn. If I want to talk about how much I had spent on classes when it comes to trading before paying for the Forex class, we should be talking approximately about $2,000 to $3,000 or even more, right? Then when I came across Jeffrey's video. I decided I wanted to pay somebody to teach me. That time I was on Instagram, and there was this other Nigerian guy who was posting a lot of profits and everything. That is what was attracting me at that period in time. So I paid for the classes, and this guy was still doing the same thing the previous guy did, sending me YouTube videos to go and watch. And that is how one day I tried to contact the guy again. He was gone, like gone. That is around 2022. That is where I told myself that I was going to learn how to trade on my own. That from that day, I remember I funded my first $150 account, and I took that account to $2,000, and I blew the account up. After taking it to 2,000, I think 2,500, I blew that account because I was so greedy, and my goal was to take that account to 10,000 before I ever do a withdrawal. But I ended up blowing that account, and I funded again another $10 account. Then I took that $10 to another $2,000, and I still blew it up without ever withdrawing from that account. So years went on, months went by. If you had asked me where I see myself by this time, I would have told you that I see myself as a very successful trader, a trader who has multiple payout. Then I did not even know about payout. Now I started learning how to trade on my own, started watching videos on YouTube, watching videos on market structure, support and resistance. Then I heard about ICT. For ICT, it was very complicated in the beginning for me because I understood nothing about fair value gaps, liquidity sweeps, all these things. I did not understand them, but I was still watching other videos. There is this channel on YouTube, Smart Risk. I was watching Smart Risk because Smart Risk was making the videos, or it was giving the knowledge, ICT's knowledge, but in a more simplified manner. So that is where I started understanding the SMC strategy and also the ICT strategy. Now fast forward to, let's say, 3 months or 4 months or 5 months into trading, I bought my first Profem account, and I think that was what FTMO. I bought two 10K account, and I blew those accounts up. One thing led to another. I bought another account again because I was feeling like, oh, maybe it's because I'm trading with small amounts, right? So if I get a Profem account, $10,000, I'm going to pass those accounts, and it's going to be easier. I blew the accounts. I kept on buying accounts. I was blowing them up. Then I realized that when I'm trading, let's say demo account, I'll trade a demo account. I'm going to take that demo account to like $200,000, and I'm going to be like, I finally understand this thing. The only thing that I need now is to fund another account. I'll fund an account again. I'm going to blow up the money. I cannot count the number of accounts that I've bought and I've blown them. Some I got to the point of payouts and I still blew them out. I remember buying a 10 trade account in 2024. I bought a 10 trade account, then I blew that account up. I think 2023, 2024 thereabout. I blew that account. That means it was it didn't have this challenge free account, right? And I blew that account up. Fast forward to 2025, where I started telling myself that that was the last year I was going to struggle as a trader. We are in 2026 and I bought an account in 2025. I think 2025 was the first time I bought a 50k account and a 10k and a 25k account, and I still blew those account up. I feel so tired. I feel so exhausted. I feel like my efforts are not paying off. I feel like after so many years, approximately, sometimes I say 4 years, this is my 4th year, but if you want to look at when I started with crypto, 2018 up to now, it's more than 4 years. We're talking approximately about 6 to 7 years that I've been in this industry, and it still feels like something is hooking me. The last straw for me was the account I bought in January. Buying that account in January for me was like, okay, I think I now have some sort of mastery of myself. I think that this is where things are going to change for me. I think that I have done a lot of work on myself, and this is the time for me to like enjoy the fruit of my labor. Only for me to take every single trade on that account and blowing up the account. Then I was like, what is going on? The market is going to go to my direction, then the market is going to reverse. I started asking myself, like, are my village people after me? What is happening? It feels like you've put in so much effort into something. You're putting it your best. You wake up 3 a.m. at night. You wake up 4 a.m. Some days you don't sleep because you're trying to understand what is happening on the chart. And it brings this doubt, this feeling of, oh, what am I doing wrong? Or maybe I'm not putting in enough work, right? It got to a point where I had to unfollow a lot of, not even unfollow, I basically just deleted Twitter from my phone, because on Twitter it was always like, oh, if you're a trader and you've been trading for 3 years and you're not yet successful as a trader, it's because you're lazy. You guys need to work hard, especially from people who just started becoming profitable. And it started feeling like maybe they are right, maybe I'm not putting in the work the way I have to. But God knows that I am doing my best. I have done my best. I have kept on coming back up. Each time I start, I come back up. Each time I start, I fall, I rise up. And I tell myself that I'm not going to give up just because I am having some deep holes here and there. I've read some books, not some books, I've read a lot of books, and I think I am desperate. I finally came up to this realization that I am going through a sense of desperation. I am going through a sense of I have given in my all and this thing must work out at all costs. I must work out so quick at my own time. And instead of making it work, I'm destroying myself. I'm destroying the person that I have to be in order to become who I want to be. I don't know if I make sense. What I mean by that is I want trading to work so bad because I've put in every effort. I've given in my whole. I hope this thing is still recording because I am not planning on editing anything. I have given in my all. I have spent money. I have lost money. There are just so many things. They are just part of this journey that I don't talk a lot about. But if there's one thing that I've noticed is that as a trader, right, if you're going through things in your life, it's definitely going to affect you on the chart. As someone who has backtested her strategy back to back testing, I have done a lot of back testing. I know that, oh, this strategy is working. Okay, it's a mindset thing. I'm even trying to like apply some mindset shifts. I'm not going to lie, I feel so exhausted. I think I'm tired of complaining, but the only thing that is in my mind right now is complaining. My birthday is next week. No, on the 25th of this month. I'll be turning 33. And this is not the life that I envisioned for myself at this age. Not that I am so age focused, to be very honest. I'm not somebody who is too age focused, but I remember when I'm looking at my journals, the things that I wrote are things that had to happen before I turned this age. And for some reason that I don't know, I am not seeing them yet. I have sometimes I put in so much effort that I tend to self-sabotage a lot, and I've tried to understand the reason why I sabotage myself, and I don't understand. I think I've been through a lot, to the point that when something good is about to happen, my nervous system rejects it. I don't know if that is the word that I should use. I just wanted to talk, and to any other trader who is going through this. I watched a video today, and the video was talking about a guy who has been in this industry and for 5 years, and he started making it in his 6th year. And I just want to say that I'm not giving up. I don't know what the market wants to show me. I don't know what I have to do again. But the one thing that I'm doing right now is that I am learning to be me again. I'm learning to embrace life again. I have received so much. I don't want to cry. I think I've received so much betrayal from people that I feel like I want to make it so bad so that I can prove people wrong. And I don't think that is the best way to go about things. I think I've received a lot of betrayal from people I called friends, from family members, and it's playing a huge role or a big turn on my psychology. I don't know if I'll be able to post this video, but I want to post it so bad because I was just lying on my bed and I had the intuition to make the video. So definitely I'm going to post the video. But I am not going to give up on trading. I don't know what I am going to do right now, but one thing that I've been doing right now is learning to be me again. What I mean by that, learning to observe my thoughts, sitting quiet without my phone. It's been a while I deleted TikTok from my phone because it was literally giving me brain fog. But aside from TikTok, recently I deleted Instagram. I don't basically have any social media on my phone anymore. The only one that I have right now is WhatsApp. When I am on social media, I take out time. Even when I'm eating, I eat without you holding my phone in my hand. I eat without any noise, like with my thoughts and myself. When I'm walking outside, I don't hold my phone. I keep my phone in my pocket to actually spend time with myself, understand my thoughts, understand what is going on. And I've come to the realization that I've given a lot to people, and I never received 1/3 of what I've given out. And currently I'm going through a phase called resentment. I'm resenting a lot of people, which I don't want to, but that is just the feeling right now. I know that this phase is definitely going to pass. I don't know when, but this is another phase in life. I've been learning about emotions, habits, your mind. Your thoughts affect your actions, and if you want to create a different life for yourself, you need to have different thoughts. You need to change your thoughts, because the thoughts that you have today, or the thoughts you had yesterday, is what created your today. So if you want to change your tomorrow, you need to change your thoughts right now. I've been doing that lately, trying to be more positive. You're not going to be positive all the time, but to the best of my ability, I tried not to be too negative or too hard on myself. I'm coming to the realization that everything that is happening in our life is happening for a reason. There is a reason behind everything. Life does not happen to us, it happens for us. Also, something that I learned yesterday is that no matter what you're going through, you can look at that situation and tell yourself, oh, okay, what can I do with this information that I have now? Because every moment of your life is an information that you need to gather. So be it good or bad, you just need to ask yourself, okay, what am I going to do with this information right now? Okay, I'm on the floor. What should I do? I am hitting rock bottom, and the only thing that I have to do is to stand up, because I cannot stay there on the floor. So that is basically what I wanted to share with you guys. And I can't wait. When I say I can't wait, I know it's going to happen. I just believe it's going to happen. But I cannot wait for that phase in my life where I come back on this page or I stay on this page and I'm like, I finally did it. It's going to be such a beautiful experience.